Okay, once it's been 10 or 15 minutes, you're going to find that your vegetables, your broccoli is going to turn a darker color, your onions are going to turn clear, and your carrots are going to be tender, and that's what we're shooting for. So once we get to that point, we're going to bring the stuff back over to the cutting board. Look, there we are. And we're going to do it carefully, so we do not burn ourselves, because as you all know, you can burn yourself with steam. And for the broccoli and the carrots, you can chop it with a knife, and then I like to do the onions with a food processor, because that makes them nice and smooth and makes it into more of a soup and less of a stew. So now that you've got these, you can kind of just chop the broccoli. And since we're going for soup and not stew, you want to do it one way and then chop it down the other way. And that'll make sure that it's nice and smooth in the soup. It's just little particles of broccoli instead of huge chunks of broccoli. Now the next part we're going to do after we're done chopping our vegetables, we're going to empty out the pot we just steamed them in. You don't want to use that water because it's gross. I tried that one time. It didn't work out very well. So from there, you're going to add 1 cup of either chicken or vegetable broth, and then a cup of milk. You want to add these vegetables as we finish the chopping them to it, and then you're going to bring it to almost a boil, more like where it looks like it's going to boil, but it's not. And keep it there. Don't get it any hot. You don't want it to boil. And this is actually the part where you have to become more attentive, because you don't want your milk or cheese to curdle as well. So you're going to have to kind of hang out next to your soup for a little while. But it's really, after you chop the vegetables, it only has about 10 minutes to completion. So it's not that bad. I mean, this whole recipe takes 30 to 45 minutes, maybe, at its longest. And people think it's really hard, but it's actually really super easy. Okay, so those are chopped. I'm going to take out the big chunks just because my youngest is picky. And like I said, we're going to go ahead and put the onions in my food processor and kind of almost make a paste out of them, because they tend to, okay, let's be completely honest, because if my youngest can see onions in the soup, he'll get all finicky about it, so I just don't want to deal with it. So I go ahead and I make the onions into kind of a paste with the food processor, like so. Look at that. And then we're going to move these out of the way, chop up our carrots, and then we're ready to do the body of our soup. So I'll see you then.